Learning's exciting and playing is fun. Let's play to learn science, everyone. Play to learn science, for science is fun. Play to learn science for everyone.
Today we are making an air car. This model demonstrates the function of a propeller. It also demonstrates one of the methods of movement on a smooth surface. For the car to move fast, it has to be light. In addition to this model has to have small air resistance or drag. This is why this car is built using very light and thin plastic. In front of us are parts which we are going to use to make the car. The plate from which we'll be creating the base for the car. The parts to make our wheels. The battery holder, the propeller, the motor. 4 rods to make our base more stable. 2 axles. The harness to secure our motor onto the base. The protective arch that is attached over the propeller. We will begin the assembly by making the base for our car. Take the plate with 2 scored lines. Fold them just like so. This plate also has 4 pre-drilled holes for wheel axles and the opening on the top where the propeller sits. The opening is wide to allow for free spinning. To aid stability of the base, we are going to insert our rods, approximately 1 inch or 3 centimeters from the edge. Now you can bend the sides at a straight angle. Repeat the same on the other side. Now the sides are fixed. Next we are going to assemble the wheels. Each wheel consists of 3 parts. The middle part is the thin disc, and the outer discs or hubs are made of thicker plastic, making the center of the wheel thick, thus preventing the wheel from wobbling on the axle. The wheels are easy to make. To help us, we will be using this simple device. Take the first hub, put it on the pin, adhesive side up, and remove the adhesive tape backing. Put the larger, thinner disc over it and press so they stick together. Next, remove adhesive backing from the second hub and place it over the larger disc with the sticky side down. Press hard. Carefully remove the wheel from the pin. Repeat these steps to make the rest of the 3 wheels. Now we have to put our wheels on the 2 axles. Take the first axle and place a bead on its tip. You can use a small hammer to help you. Now you can put the wheel on the axle. Again, you can use a hammer. Now carefully slide the wheel all the way down to the bead. Hold your fingers closer to the wheel, avoiding breaking the axle. Make sure that it is straight. In order to prevent the wheel parts from coming apart, we will put one more bead on the other side of the wheel. With the help of the rigid tube, we can slide the bead down till it touches the wheel. Carefully slide it down, holding your fingers closer to the bead. The half axle is ready. Now we can take the base and insert the half axle into the pre-made axle holes. Check that it spins freely. Now we will place one more bead on this side. With the help of the tube, push the bead down. There has to be a gap so the axle spins freely. Next, we can put the second wheel. Carefully slide it down and place one more bead at the end. One set of wheels is ready. Repeat the same for the second set. Here is our base with the wheels. Let's check that the car moves easily. Now we can begin attaching the motor with the propeller. But first we will place the motor support plate at the edge of the propeller opening. The two holes on the plate have to align with the holes on the base. Remove the adhesive tape backing from the plate. Stick the support plate right on the edge of the propeller opening, just like so. Press down. Now we can check that the holes are matching. Next, take the motor and stick it here on the plate, right in the center. First, remove the adhesive backing. After the motor is attached, we will secure it with this harness. Again, remove the adhesive backing and place it over the motor. But to make it easier, take the paper fastener and while placing the harness over the motor, insert the fastener into the first hole. Press down. On the other side of the car, open the legs of the fastener. We'll repeat on this side. Insert the fastener. Press down. And open the legs on the inside. Now we can put our propeller on the motor's shaft. Next, we will be attaching the battery. Again, like before, remove the tape backing and stick the battery on, exactly in the center. Now we need to determine the polarity, which wire is to be connected to the plus contact and which is to be connected to the minus contact. Propeller needs to spin to the right, so the air blows in this direction. Not this way. Switch contacts. Now it is right. Because the wire is slightly long, we can make it into a spring. Take a tube or a pencil and wrap the wire around it. Now we will remove the bead from the first contact and insert the exposed tip of the wire between the legs of the fastener. Wrap it around, put the bead back on and slightly bend the longer leg. Make sure only the exposed tip of the wire is touching the metal fastener. We will do the same for the other contact. Insert the wire between the fastener's legs, wrap it around and place the bead back on. The car is almost ready. Lastly, we will cover the propeller with the protective arch. This arch will enhance the aerodynamics of this car, prevent the airflow created by the propeller from escaping in different directions, and protect our hands from the spinning propeller. Take the 4 dowels and insert each of them into the outer flutes of the bottom part of the arch. You can slightly push them down. Same on this side. Put the arch over the propeller and slowly insert the dowels into the base. The car is now ready.